What's going on, guys? CTG Matt back. Read the title. Today we are doing a quiz that is the 2025 NBA stat leaders for each playoff game. Updated on the 22nd. It's currently the 24th as I record, so it's a couple of days off. But I had to show my guy Check Stars some love because this is a pretty cool concept for a quiz in my opinion. It's 95 answers, 20 minutes on the timer. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And yeah, I value your participation, your view. Either way, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. If it's easy, I'll do another one. Atlanta, I guess that's Trae Young. Rebounds, is it Wendell Carter or is it Banchero? Okay, it's going to be Banchero. Nope. Okay, it's going to be Franz Wagner. Okay. Play-in Memphis, Curry. Butler had a crazy game. Too many free throws in that game. Jaren, nope, it's E, isn't it? Yep. 10 assists. Warriors, Draymond. All right, Miami versus Chicago playing 38 points for Davion's going to be here somewhere. He's had some crazy games. 38 points, Miami hero. I forget he exists sometimes, sadly. Is this going to be Adebayo? Yes. 3 steals, Chicago. Kobe White? No. 3 steals, Chicago. Dosunmu? No. Is it my guy Modest Bazelis? No. Is it Vucevic? Jesus, why can't I spell? 3 steals, Chicago. It's not Giddey, is it? Not just Giddey. No. Who is this? Tyus Jones. Trey Jones, my bad. He's the one that plays there. Who had 3 steals in the play-in game for Chicago? Giddey, White, Bazelis, Pat Williams? No. I don't know. 33 points, Sacramento. Is that Levine? Is it DeRozan? Okay, cool. Sabonis. And then 3 blocks, Dallas, Anthony Davis. Okay. 12 rebounds, Atlanta. Okongwu? Yes. A play-in game. Dallas versus Memphis. We got a 9-assist game for Memphis. 2 of them actually did it. Morant. Okay. 3-block game. Dallas. Gafford. No. Lively. No. Anthony Davis. It's not him either. Klay Thompson. I'm floored, fellas. Who else could that be? 3-block. PJ Washington? No. Now I'm really taken aback. It's not Gafford, it's not Lively, it's not Davis, it's not Washington. Who the hell else was playing in that game for Dallas? And they had 3 blocks. Good for them. Cody Martin. No. Is one of the Martin twins on Dallas nowadays? I don't even remember. Antetokouunmpo. 12 assists, Halliburton. 2 steals, Indiana. McConnell? Oh, no. Is it Nembhard? Yes, it is. 4 blocks, Miles Turner. All right, 32 points, Clippers, Harden. 13 rebounds, Zubac. The GOAT, Zubats, my guy, Jokic. All right. Knicks versus Detroit, game 1, leader Brunson. Towns. Cunningham? He had 12 assists. I forget about that. He also had a lot of turnovers, though. 5 steals, Knicks. Anunoby. 3 blocks, Detroit. Duren? Yes. All right, Minnesota versus Dallas, game 1. Doncic. They made him just a scorer. Gobert? No. Naz Reid? No. Anthony Edwards. Okay, Julius Randle. Why did I forget about Julius Randle? Okay, it's not Julius Randle. Is it McDaniels? Good for Jaden McDaniels. 3 steals, Minnesota. DiVincenzo? No. Mike Conley. There it is. 3 blocks. Lakers. Jackson Hayes. No. LeBron James. LeBron. Yep, that's the guy. Can I just type in Alexander? Don't do this to me. Was he even the leading scorer? Because he didn't play very much. I remember they just wiped the floor with them. Yeah, no, he's not. AJ Mitchell. Holmgren. It's not J-Dub. Caruso. He's here. Who else? Who else could that even be? I don't even remember because it was such a blowout. I just remember turning it off, honestly. Who was just out there killing in garbage time? Isaiah Joe. No. Is it Cason Wallace? No. Huh. Is it... Who else is part of that young crew? Who's the other one that I'm thinking of? Oh my god, what is his name? Oh my goodness, Aaron Wiggins. I already typed in Wiggins. Oh, it was Aaron Wiggins. I thought I typed in Wiggins for Miami already. Okay. Maybe he was the answer to the... Never mind. It was 3 steals, Chicago, stupid. 14 rebounds, Boston. That's Tatum. 4 steals, Boston. That's got to be Drew Holiday. Nope, it's got to be Derek White. Nope, it's got to be Jaylen Brown. Nope, it's got to be Al Horford. Nope, it's got to be Kristaps Porzingis? Okay, sure. 11 rebounds, Cleveland. Got to be Jared Allen. 2 blocks, Miami and Cleveland. I'm going to guess Evan Mobley because I'm going to assume he's one of them. Okay. Is it Nope, not Donovan Mitchell because I already guessed Mitchell. 2 blocks. And the guy in Miami had 2. So it's not Bam, it's a Khalil Ware. All right, cool. We'll knock that out. Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill had 2 blocks. That was another blowout that I just kind of forgot about. 12 rebounds, Houston. Is that Steven Adams or is that Şengün? Şengün's going to be their assist guy. No, it's not. Van Vliet's going to be their assist guy. 3 steals. Knicks, Bridges. Game 2. 39 points, Kawhi Leonard. Masterclass. We love Kawhi. 15 rebounds, Denver. It's not Jokic. Is it Porter? Yeah, I forgot he was rebounding well before he fell and then got hurt falling. He turned the ball over, fell, and overall just not a good look for the kid. Benedict Mathurin. Aaron Nishit. 4 blocks, Milwaukee, Brook Lopez. 3 steals, Indiana. It's not TJ McConnell. It's not Tyrese Halliburton. It's not Andrew Nembhard. It's not Aaron Nesmith. Pascal Siakam. There we go. 12 rebounds, Memphis. Jaren Jackson? No. Edey? No. Brandon Clark? No. 12 rebounds, Memphis. 12 rebounds, Memphis. Who was playing the 5 for them? Jalen Wells. John Morant. I know he didn't have no 12 rebounds. Who was out there? So, Morant. You're going to have Clark. Is it Aldama? That felt like a good guess. Jake LaRavia is gone. I was going to guess him. Luke Kennard. Just randomly grabbing boards. Who else am I leaving? All right, so I got this one empty, which is 12 rebounds, Memphis. And then I got, what else is empty? 3 blocks, Dallas in the play-in game. And it wasn't any of the, I tried Klay Thompson. I tried Davis. I tried Gafford. I tried Lively. And I don't know. And then the last one is 3 steals for Chicago in the play-in game, which I think was a blowout, so it may just be somebody who got PT late. Was it Dalen Terry? Ooh, that felt like a good guess. It wasn't Modest. It wasn't Vucevic. It wasn't White. It wasn't Giddey. Who are you? Torrey Craig isn't here. Why would I even try that? 3 steals Chicago, and it's not Kobe White. It's not Josh Giddey. It's not Modest Buzelis. It's not Pat Williams. It's not Vucevic. It's not... Who's their backup 5 man? Jalen Smith? No. Who else could be playing there nowadays? Kevin Huerter. It's not Trey Jones. What is this? Who are you? Who is that? What is this? Am I being pranked? Is this player real? It's not Dalen Terry? Is it the other wing they got? The other young wing they got? What is his name? Julian Phillips. He's on the team, I think, still, isn't he? Who is that? So it's not. I don't even know who it could be anymore. Is the issue. 3 blocks, Dallas, and it's not any of the big men, which is leading me to believe it's like Dinwiddie. He's done, isn't he? Who is that? Trey Jemison's not on the team. Don't know why that name came to mind. 12 rebounds, Memphis. It's not Edey. It's not Jackson. It's not Aldama. Who else playing? It's not Brendan Clark. Who else is playing the 5 for them? I'm really having trouble with the play-in games, or at least the bad teams. No offense to Memphis, but like, bro, neither one of these games has really been competitive, so what do you want me to call you? A good team? I can't. Who is that? 12 rebounds. Memphis, bro. Game 2 wasn't that long ago, but again, it was another game that just behind it became a wash. Who was rebounding the hell out of that ball? Trying to think of a name that plays for Memphis. So like I said, you have Ja, Luke Kennard, I guess. Desmond Bain, was he just out there snagging? Okay. All right. Okay, cool. I feel much better now. 3 blocks Dallas, I don't care. That's a bad team. And 3 steals Chicago, that's also a bad team. But I'll give it one more minute just to do it. Once that hits like the 9-minute mark, I'll call it quits, because I don't remember these games very well. I don't remember the play-in very well at all. Who had all these steals for the Bulls? 3 of them, to be exact. It's not anyone that really plays a ton of PT, I'm guessing. Do they still have Carter? Javon Carter? No. Yeah, I'm just going to give up. Who is that? Taylor Horton-Tucker and Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall I should get. Taylor Horton-Tucker, I don't really care. But Najee Marshall I should have 100% got. That's on me. Here's another quiz that I wanted to do because that one was kind of quick. It's NBA players with 5+ threes in a playoff game since 2020. By the way, there's 342 answers is quite ridiculous because 5+ threes is not easy, but I guess it kind of is easier in the modern NBA because they take a lot more, blah, blah, blah. You've probably heard that from old people before. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all those beautiful things. Come on now, bro. It's not that hard, bro. Come on. All right, we're going to start this next quiz in 3, 2, 1. It's got to be Trae Young for a lot of these. Word. Kevin Huerter? No. 2020 versus Milwaukee. Who else was hitting a bunch of threes for them in that series? And it wasn't Kevin Huerter. Who else? DeAndre Hunter was on that team. Who else? Matthews? I don't even know. Atlanta versus Miami. He hit 5 in 2021. I don't remember those teams very well. DeJounte Murray? That's one of them. Yeah, I remember that game, 22-23. That was a terrible time. Tatum. Rozier might be here. No? How about Isaiah Thomas? No, that wouldn't make any sense at all, stupid head. Brown. Horford. White. Porzingis? Okay, did it once with Dallas, I'm assuming. Game 7 versus Milwaukee. It's not Drew Holiday, but he's going to be here. Who else could be here? 1920 Celtics, the Dark Ages. Kemba Walker. Ooh, that felt like a good guess. 1920 Pandemic Celtics had Marcus Morris. He's here for Cleveland. Yeah, that was against the Celtics too. Yeah, I remember that. Not fun. Donovan Mitchell's going to be here for a bulk of Cleveland. Darius Garland's going to be there for one of them. Brooklyn. Durant. No. Was it Irving? Yeah, that's one of them. Dinwiddie. Okay, he's here. Why am I not remembering these Celtics ones? Who was hitting all these threes for the 2023-24 Celtics against Miami? It's not Derek White. Not Al Horford. So I should just start naming names. Brown. All right. It's not Holiday. It's not White. It's not Brown. Is it Hauser? Yep. All right. Game 6 versus Philly in 22-23. That team had... Is that the Malcolm Brogdon year? Yeah. Ugh. Dark times. Who else was here for that team? Game 5 versus Atlanta, Grant Williams. Oh, God, yeah. Game 5, Miami, or 5 versus Milwaukee and 5 versus Miami in 21-22. I don't remember. All right. I feel like I did a lot. I actually didn't because there's still a lot left for the Celtics. All right, I got to keep moving or else I'm never going to finish. Brooklyn, 1920, pandemic. Jamal Crawford played games for that team. 1920, I don't remember them in the playoffs. D'Angelo Russell wasn't there. He's somewhere. Cool. 22-23 Nets, Cam Johnson. Okay. Tyler Johnson. Wow. The caveman looking guy for Miami, yeah. Guard. Couldn't really shoot. Surprised that he hit 5 in a game. 21-22 Joe Harris. Wow, he's here for a good bulk of them. He hit 7 versus Boston in 2020. I don't remember that series very much. I do remember they put belt to ass on the Celtics, though. Harden. There it is. Okay. Cool. I'm cool with that. They built to ask us bad. 23-24, somebody hit 5 versus the Celtics. So that last year's roster had Max Strus. There he is. George Niang? No. Clippers. Leonard. George. Lou Williams? Nope, I already guessed Williams. Huh. Who else could be there for Dallas? Why am I thinking of Clippers? I'm looking at Dallas. What am I doing? Don Chich. Wow, it's a lot. Painted the board. Who else is on here? Trying to think. Who was with Luka in 2021? Brunson? There's a couple. Who else was here with Luka against the Clippers that was just killing them? Finney Smith? There's one. He had 8. Whew. That's a hot game. 21-22, he had 8 threes versus Utah. Who else was hooping with him? Dinwiddie. They had... Who else did they have? Klay Thompson is coming to mind. He's going to be here. Same with Curry. We could just knock that out. Oh, Seth Curry. That's a bailout. Didn't remember him very much there. Who else was on these Mavericks teams? Who was on the last year's Mavericks teams? PJ Washington had a crazy shooting series against OKC. Yeah. 5-3. He had 5 or more threes in 3 games. That's tough. This guy had 5 versus Ball. Oh, who was the one that was getting off late? Oh, my God. It was somebody who was getting off. It was Hardaway. Yeah, he was getting off way late. They were down like 40. Or, no, it was when they were up. They were blowing the Celtics out in Game 3, I believe. And he just was front-running like a mother, you-know-what. Front-running bad. Who else was on that Denver Nuggets team 22-23? Bruce Brown? No. Christian Brown? No. Who else? 23-24 against the Lakers. That's Porter. A lot of it's going to be Porter. Yeah, it's stupid. Jokic? Yeah. Okay. Knocked that out quick. Monty Morris was on there. Shout out Monte Morris. Who was owning the Celtics? Wiggins. He was hot, though. Who else was on that bench? Was Buddy Hield? No, Buddy Hield. Oh, he did. He did do it, though. Who else was cooking the Celtics versus Memphis? Who am I missing on that Warriors team? They had somebody else who was just killing shoot. Yep, Jordan Poole. There it is. Just took me an extra second. Remember, Jordan Poole was a Warrior, and there we go. All right. Not as much Harden as I'd expect. Ariza? No. Westbrook? No. Who was hitting all these threes? PJ Tucker? No. Who else was hitting all these threes in Houston? Chris Paul? Okay, somewhere. Who else was in these threes for Houston in 1920? The pandemic Rockets. They took a lot of threes. Robert Covington? Covington? Oh, my. Yeah, wow. Whoa, he had 2 good games of shooting. Who else was hitting them threes? So they had PJ Tucker playing the 5. It was Westbrook, Harden. Who was playing the 3 for them? It wasn't Trevor Ariza. I can't remember right now. All right. Pacers, I got to assume one's Halliburton. Almost all of them are. How about Nembhard? No. Miles Turner. There it is. 1920 Pacers. That's got to be TJ Warren. Ooh, that felt good. Sabonis? 1920 Pacers. They had Brogdon as well, but I already typed him in. Brogdon, no. They had Siakam's not on here, but I want to type it in anyways because I saw Pacers. 2020 Clippers versus Utah. That Clippers team had post-pandemic Clippers. That's when they went to the conference finals with Paul George hooping with... Was Norm Powell on that roster? Yeah, he was on one of them. All right. 1920 Lakers. LeBron and Anthony Davis? No, I didn't think so. Rondo was on that team. It's not him. How about Caldwell Pope? Oh, no. KCP felt like a good year. How about just Pope? Okay, cool. Who was smacking them threes for the Rockets? That pandemic Rockets season was the one where Harden blocked Dort and they saved it off him. Like, that was a pretty sick play. I can't lie. I still remember that play. Post-pandemic Clippers, I just don't remember. I really just don't for some reason. This guy had 7. Oh, my God. It's Terrence Mann. There it is. The Terrence Mann game. I will remember that for the rest of my life. 22-23 Clips. They faced Houston. They went out in the first round, I'm guessing. Who did they have? Don't remember. 22-23 Lakers. D'Lo. They faced the Nuggets. They got bounced by Denver. And who was having a good series for them? I don't remember. All right, 2020 Memphis Grizzlies. This guy hit 5. Luke Kennard? No. Desmond Bain? Jaren Jackson? I don't like how I just said that. Oh, it's Reggie Jackson for the Clips. Nice. 2020 Memphis. Post-pandemic Grizzlies. Tyreek Evans. Remember Tyreek Evans in Memphis? He was a hooper in Memphis. My God. Ridiculous. Jimmy Butler is going to be here for some... Nope, not at all. How about their other shooters? Strus, they had Martin. I hate you, Caleb Martin. The pandemic Heat went to the finals. And they had Dragic, I think. Yep. The pandemic Heat also had... Who did they have? Kyle Lowry? Yeah, he's somewhere. I don't think he was on that team, though. Pandemic Heat. Why do I not remember them? They had the other shooter. They had Duncan Robinson. There's a lot of them. All right. They also had... who else was shooting lights out for them? It was... Hero? Okay, he had one good game. Against Milwaukee. I'm trying to remember these games specifically, but it's a little bit harder than I imagined. Who else is here? Bucks Pandemic. I'm going to have to guess some of these are Middleton. A lot of them. Brandon Jennings. Who else was cooking for the Bucks in their title run? Lopez? He did it once. How about Giannis? This is an absolute shitty guess, but I wanted to do it anyways just to make sure there wasn't something crazy going on. Who hit 7 threes versus Miami for Milwaukee? Oh, Bryn Forbes. Yeah, Bryn Forbes outscored Jimmy Butler in that series. I will never forget that. Jimmy Butler got hurt yesterday. Ear to ear, buddy. That's all I'm going to say is ear to ear. Hope his ass is feeling better today. Just kidding. I don't want him to play. Bucks 21. Drew Holiday. They beat the brakes off of Chicago. I remember that series. Who was cooking, shooting the ball there? AJ Green? Is he on the team yet? There is a Green. Probably Jeff for the Rockets. All right, last year's Bucks had Chris Middleton, Lillard. There we go. 22-23 Bucks had Holiday, but it's not him because he's already there, stupid. Who else was on that Bucks team? Holiday, Middleton, Antetokounmpo, Lopez, they're 2. I mean, Gary Trent's there now, but it's not him. Who was there 2 back in the day? Who am I freaking picturing right now? 21-22, so Edwards is going to be here for some of that. Who was shooting well in 21? Towns. There it is. There's 1. And let's turn 2. No, I don't think I can. 22-23 Heat faced the Celtics. Oh, it's Vincent. There we go. Knock a bunch of those out. Pandemic Bucks. Pre-pandemic Bucks. I don't know. How's my guy doing? How's Jeff Teague doing? Club 520. Stand up. Club 520 podcast. Stand up. I love that podcast. 23-24 Minnesota. It's not Townsend, Naz Reid. Yeah. He had 6 versus Dallas. McDaniels? It is Jaden McDaniels. But we have Jaden McDaniels. He's right. Trey Murphy. Yep, there's 1. Knicks 22-23 against Miami. I don't remember that series at all, if I'm being honest with you. It's not Julius Randle. Barrett. There it is. Knicks last year, really. Anunoby. No. Did I spell Anunoby? Anunoby. Okay. Bridges wasn't there this year. Who was on that Knicks team in 23-24? Why don't I remember that team at all? Shamit. He's there for the Suns. Pandemic Magic. Vucevic. There it is. And then I'd have to guess one's Fournier. No. It was Fournier Vucevic for the longest, but I've been betrayed. I have no recollection of the 23-24 Knicks. Why? I have no idea who that is. Who was hitting all these threes last year? Or this was 2 years ago for the Knicks in the playoffs. I don't even remember that series versus Indiana, no less. Who was there? If Brunson was there, because Brunson was there in 22-23, was that the year that... Did he get hurt that year? Is Embiid on here? He is. Wow, that's disgusting. Maxey. There we go. Who am I misremembering for the Knicks? Who is that? It's not DiVincenzo. It's not anybody really on this current rendition of Villanova Knicks, really. Who else was on that team that I'm just misremembering? Who had a killer shooting series? It's not Julius Randle, and it's not Dante DiVincenzo, and it's not Isaiah Hartenstein. Josh Hart? No. How about... I don't know why it's not coming to me right now. Huh. 23-24 Orlando. Banchero? Wagner? I didn't think so. Okay. 2021 Suns. Booker. Chris Paul's here. And Mikal Bridges isn't here. But Cam Johnson might be. No. Okay, that makes it tougher. How about Cam Payne? He's there for that Suns rendition. A little bit post-pandemic Suns. They still had a lot of that like gross team from before when they were terrible. No offense, but real talk. Who was on the pandemic Jazz? They were putting together hood classics. They had Joe Ingles. They had who was there for? It was. Oh my gosh, I see his face. He played Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal. It's not Royce. No. O'Neal. He hit 9 threes against the Clippers, and it's not Donovan Mitchell. It's not Mike Conley. It is Mike Conley, one of them. This guy, Jordan Clarkson? Okay, it's still not him. Bogdanovich. There it is. Forgot Bojan was there. Wow, man. Why do I not know this 23-24 Knicks team at all? I literally am from New York, and I watch the Knicks. Who is that? It's not Brunson. It's not Towns. It's not Anunoby. It's not Bridges. It's not DiVincenzo. Who was knocking down all them threes against Indiana, no less? I don't remember this series at all in my mind. Did the Knicks have some point guard that I'm missing? That was just belting threes? Who is that? It's not OG. It's not Bojan Bogdanovic. Who else was on the Knicks? So I got to think about like Taj Gibson, Evan Fournier was on a Knicks team. Quentin Grimes, Daquan Jeffries, Shake Milton. I'm slowly losing it because I don't know who this is. Deuce McBride. He's one? That's such a slap in the face, bro. Precious Achiuwa. That was kind of a bad guess because he's not a shooter, but I still don't know the answer. And it's not RJ Barrett. It's not OG. Not like Alec Burks. Who was on this team? Who is this? I don't... Emmanuel Quickly. Did I spell it wrong? I don't think I spelled Emmanuel Quickly wrong. And it's not like Josh Hart. It's not Deuce. It's not Julius Randle. Do I have to type in Julius Randle? I don't know who this could be. Honest to God. Is it really Ryan Arcidiacono? It's not Archie. Sorry, Arch. Who is on this team? Cam Reddish? He's somewhere. He's literally Derrick Rose. Oh, Derrick Rose on the Knicks felt good. I genuinely don't think I can tell you who this is, bro. Like, Mitchell Robinson has been there for a while, but it's not him. Same with, like, Jericho Sims, but obviously those big guys don't shoot. Obi Toppin? Who was hitting all those threes? It's not Brunson again. Who is this? Who is hitting the threes on the Knicks? It's not Bojan. Charlie Brown. Not Charlie Brown like the kick the football idiot, the kid who keeps getting yeeted by this stupid woman who keeps pulling the ball from him. I'm going on a Charlie Brown rant because I'm mad at this quiz. I'm losing it. Who is on that Knicks team? It's not Shake Milton. The Anthony Melton. He was never a Knick. He was a Sixer. Boom! That knocks one down unintentionally. But did I spell like DiVincenzo? I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. Guys, I thought I spelled DiVincenzo already. I wasted like 10 minutes of this quiz just searching freaking Dante DiVincenzo. Oh my god. I'm losing it. 6 threes for the Cavs or against the Cavs by a player from the Magic in like 2 seasons ago. Last year actually. Magic Cavs was a disgusting series where no one could hit shots. Who was? John Isaac. And it's not Caro, and it's not Wagner, and it's not Corey Joseph. It's not... Is it Jalen Suggs? Okay. Simpler than I thought. Cool. Raptors. This is an issue, because it's not Siakam, and Leonard's gone by then. Pandemic Raptors... We got OG Anunoby hit that 3 to basically save their ass against the Celtics because Jaylen Brown, no offense, but Jaylen Brown is an absolute idiot for leaving a shooter wide open. There wasn't even a play ran. He just left OG Anunoby open to come up. One of the worst mental mistakes I've ever seen from an NBA player. Coming from one of the smartest players in the NBA, that was one of the dumbest mental apps I've ever seen. Keegan Murray was down there. He had 5 threes against the Warriors. Good for him. Who was on these Raptors teams? Kyle Lowry. Mar DeRozan. He wasn't there still. That wouldn't even make sense anyways because he doesn't shoot threes. It's Van Vliet, isn't it? Yep, I'm overthinking it. Way too overthinking it here. Suns, post-pandemic. It's not Booker. It's not Bridges. It's not... I mean, they had that whole homegrown team with Cam Johnson, but he's already guessed. They had that full homegrown team. It's not Ayton, obviously. He wasn't hitting no 5 threes. Who was playing the 4 for them? They have Dario Saric for a little bit. They had Tyler Kolek. Why am I guessing Tyler Kolek? What does this quiz come to? And I'm really not even that close. Who am I missing? Who's like the worst one? 2020 there is a bad one. 2021 Bucks. They had Drew. They had Chris. I already have Chris Guest. They had Brook Lopez. They had Giannis off the bench. They had PJ Tucker. I feel like I already guessed. They had Jet Teague. 21-22 Bucks. I'm trying to think who was on that Bucks team. It's a role play. I'm assuming Bobby Portis. Ooh, that felt like a decent guess. Even though he doesn't take a ton of threes, he could still make like 5. He's the type of guy, if he just gets volume, he'd probably make a few. Who else am I missing bad? Some Heat teams, some Lakers teams, Pacers, and I don't know. Mavericks isn't in a great spot. I'm missing the Pandemic Celtics. The Pandemic Celtics were an interesting team. I guess I already guessed Horford. I'd assume. Grant Williams is up there already. Pandemic Celtics had Kemba Walker, who I'm surprised isn't here. This guy had 6 threes against Toronto. And I'm going to assume he's not with the Celtics. Is it Peyton Pritchard? No. Just had to throw it out there. Pandemic Celtics. Because the 2021 Celtics were a sad team. Because they had Jabari Parker on the damn court. They had Evan Fournier on the court. 2021 Celtics were a sad sack of a team. I'm trying to think of the Celtics history. And the thing is that when I'm thinking of Celtics history, automatically I start thinking about the good seasons. So the Pandemic Celtics had Carson Edwards. They had Taco Fall. Remember Taco Fall was a Celtic? What a time. Semi Ojeleye? James Young. I already guessed Trey Young, so that wouldn't even make sense. Grant Williams already guessed. Daniel Tice. Oh, he was around for so many. Marcus Smart. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is my problem? 1920 Brooklyn Nets. I just can't guess the idiot that I am. The idiot self that Matt is. What is wrong with me? Marcus Smart, bro. Like, he spent over a decade in my favorite team's jersey, and I just don't remember his name. Must be an idiot. Pandemic Nets were a gross team that had Kyrie. They had Dinwiddie. They had a lot of different players. Jamal Crawford was on that team from what I remember. Tyler Johnson, for Christ's sake. Who else is on that team? Was Jared Dudley still on the court? Thank God. I'm trying to think. Who could have been on that Mavericks team? No. Nuggets, Bubble, Paul Millsap. I was thinking maybe they got the last droplet of a resource they could out of him. Who else am I missing a ton of? Grizzlies. Can I get more Grizzlies? Jaren Jackson? No, I already guessed that, I'm guessing. Jake LaRavia. It's a bad guess. All right, we're going to run out of time, and I didn't even get to 300, which is very disappointing. Who did I miss? I did better than average. Average is 81. I got 87. I should have done better. Danilo. Timothy Luwawu Cabarro. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Karis LeVert. Damn it. Garrett Temple GT. Shout out to the Players Association, I guess. Maxi Kleba. Reggie Bullock. Yo, I just read an article yesterday about Reggie Bullock's private island. Did you guys know Reggie Bullock owns a damn private island, by the way? He calls it Bullock Island. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the only other guy I know who bought an island and then named it last name Island. Hopefully it turns out a lot better for Reggie Bullock than it did the other guy. Maxi Kleba, I should have gotten because I love Maxi Kleba. Austin Rivers. Because he prayer hands after Dame missed. I should have remembered that series a little bit better. Oladipo, I always forget about the Oladipo year. Eric Gordon, that's a bad miss. He's a three-point contest winner, you idiot. Nick Batum, fourth quarter yelling. Oh, God, Mr. Bagel. Austin Reeves, I forgot Austin Reeves. He's literally on the team. He's on the damn roster. Rui. Yeah, that's what I mean. John Moran, I never even typed. Grayson Allen was a Grizzly, and I think that's a time in my life that I just don't remember. Dylan Brooks is a bad miss. I didn't type John Morant. I'm going to go insane, bro. Jay Crowder. Oh, I forgot he was on that Heat team. Damn, he was a big part in that Heat team, too. Kevin Love. No, I'm good. DeLon Wright hit 5 threes against the Celtics. That's how fake this shit is for the Heat. Pat Connaughton. Damn it. Notre Dame's finest. Grayson Allen. If I just type Grayson Allen, I probably have like 6 more makes. That's tough. Pat Connaughton, I should have got. CJ McCollum. I didn't realize he was in the Pelicans in 2021. I feel like he was there later than that. If I got Jay Crowder, bro, Jay Crowder was the hack for this quiz. Jay Crowder would have got me to 90%. Torrey Craig hit 5 threes in a playoff game. Let that sink in. Bradley Beal, I don't care, bro. Badly Beal. All right, well, I still got over average. And come to think of it, if I just typed in Jay Crowder, I probably get to close to 90%. But either way, I did pretty well on both of these quizzes today. I hope you guys are proud of me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to like, subscribe. Pretty simple. Comment down below. Talk to me about your favorite team in the NBA playoffs. Anything you really want to. I don't care, bro. Just ramble in the comments for all I care. Like I said, if you liked and enjoyed, I'm going to catch a game. I'll see you guys in the next one.